Good morning. If you are seeing this, then I announced my pregnancy. I am 10 weeks today. We are going to our first OBGYN doctor appointment. I did the 3D ones before because the OBGYN couldn't get me in before 10 weeks, and I just wanted to check, and so far heartbeat has been good, but today is when they will take like my blood and do all the routine tests and hope everything is okay. So let me take you behind the scenes on that appointment. Roman, are you excited? He is heading with us for our first real ultrasound. We're going through Chick-fil-A so that I can get some nuggets if they take my blood, because I've noticed with myself, if I don't eat something before my blood is drawn, I always pass out. And we leave.
Wow. If you boys need to move around so you're not peeking around my head to see baby, you're more
You see it's on the screen above your head, Ro. Yeah. So cute. So we survived the hurricane. I don't know if I gave you an update. We also got our genetic testing back. Baby is all good. We're gonna find out the gender on Friday and do a cake.
You already found out the gender.
Yeah, but we're gonna tell the kids on Friday.
You told Daddy? I knew it.
We are in Kiowa for the night. We actually got married here, and we've come back a couple times to take pictures with the kids, so we're gonna do a gender reveal picture and maternity pictures here tonight and just explore today. But we love this little island. It's right outside of Charleston. This is the Sanctuary, one of the luxury hotels on Kiowa Island. We actually spent our wedding night here, and we've stayed here a few times with the kids over the years. It's just live action. Is it good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm gonna get, I think, the gluten-free pancakes.
I'm getting the Charleston breakfast with scrambled eggs, either breakfast potatoes or fresh fruit, and then pork sausage, and then toast.
Sounds good. Pretty it is. Are you just getting it all over here?
Boys will be boys.
There you go. Hi. So I am finally getting around to answering the pregnancy Q&A. Now that I am in my second trimester, I'm gonna try and do YouTube updates and put everything in this one video for YouTube, but I'll be sharing consistently like on Instagram and TikTok. But I wanted to go over like some of the Instagram questions you had. Sorry if I'm out of breath, I usually talk really fast. So one of the first questions was, you know, when's my due date? And it is March 3rd, but my babies always come early. Like Lainey was 3 weeks early in 1 day, so she was considered 1 day premature, but luckily everything was fine with her, so she didn't have to stay in the NICU. And then Roman was 2 weeks early and already 8 pounds. So I just have a feeling this baby might come early, but I was 24 and 25 when I had them, and now I'm 35. So maybe my body will make it to 40 weeks, or at least, you know, between 38 and 40 weeks I wouldn't be mad about. But I'm really hoping this baby is a Pisces baby, because if it comes 2 weeks early or 2 weeks later than March 3rd, it'll definitely be a Pisces water sign. So one of the next questions was, what is the age difference for your kids? I have a 6 and 8-year-old, not sure, we're done. So Lainey just turned 10. She'll be almost 11 when this child is born, and Roman is 8 and will be almost 9. So what's crazy is Lainey and Roman will be driving this child, the girl, to, we found out it was a girl, to kindergarten and preschool. So fun. Again, how old are you? You look so young. Thank you. I'm 35. How far along? This week I'm 14 weeks. I feel like I told all my friends super early because it was such a surprise, so it just feels like I'm farther along. And then also third baby, all my weight goes to my stomach, so if I like stand up, I feel like I look like I'm 20 weeks or something. But yeah, baby girl is right there, and I think we are going to announce the name today. If you looked at my name suggestions on Instagram, 2 people had guessed it, and there were just so many signs that this is what we were supposed to name the baby, and I will be sharing that on Instagram. But basically, Leo's right here playing with me. Hey Leo, hey. Basically, like, when we first found out we were pregnant that week, that was in total shock. We like immediately were talking about names that we liked, if it was a boy or girl, because we're pretty quick on deciding names. Like Lainey, we watched She's All That and was like, okay, it's gonna be Lainey. Her middle name is Snow. That's my mom's maiden name. And then we liked the name Roman if it was gonna be a boy. So when we found out we were having a boy, we were like, okay, Roman. Bennett is my husband and father-in-law's middle name. So with this one, we found a name we liked. And then again, I was in so much shock when I found out I was pregnant. It was July 4th week, that my entire body shut down. I have an autoimmune disease, ulcerative colitis. So basically my hands and knuckles and like legs basically locked up and inflamed from all the stress. And I was crying, and I was just like, is my body rejecting this child? Am I even supposed to be able to have this child? And I prayed about it, and I prayed to my mom, who passed away 3 years ago, to just send me a sign if everything was gonna be okay. And I kid you not, the next day, someone tagged me in Elaine Snow, my swimwear brand, pregnancy announcement with this name that we liked for boy or girl written in the sand. And I'm gonna share that on Instagram soon. And then I was like, wow, because it's not a very common name right now. So that was like the first sign, like, okay, we're gonna name this if it's a boy or girl. And then on the way to our first ultrasound, we saw basically the name and our last name put together on a license plate. So it's just kind of been sign after sign. And then another thing that I noticed was that this baby is due literally the week my mom passed away. So it's like, instead of us mourning every year, she wanted us to celebrate something. So I'm really hoping I do make it to March just for that. And then Lainey had also told me the week we found out that she met a little baby boy at one of the Ocean Isle Beach concerts with the same name. So it was just like sign after sign, and I can't wait to share that name. Let me see if there's any other questions. So again, yeah, this was complete surprise. I do have an autoimmune disease, so I wasn't on birth control for like the last 4 years, and I stopped everything. I started being gluten-free, dairy-free. I stopped alcohol, just anything to help. But yeah, I'm very consistent, so I never thought in my life, oh, I might be pregnant. And then that month of June, I was like, I think I'm pregnant. And I took like immediate birth control to try and stop everything just in case, because I was like, I don't think I need a third kid, and it didn't work. So clearly this baby is just God sent from my mom. And it's really crazy because it's like healed my autoimmune disease. I can eat anything. I'm not having any trouble like having dairy or gluten now, and I just feel like the best I ever have. And it just brings me back to 10 years ago when I was pregnant, and I enjoyed really being pregnant, and I just feel like very happy and content, even though this was a complete surprise. I'm like very excited, and now that we know it's a girl, I'm like, okay, Lainey's gonna have a sister. I'm gonna spend so much money buying girl stuff. So yeah, that was that. Seeing if there's any other questions. Y'all are all so sweet. Again, I'm due March 3rd. This was before I announced the gender, so everyone's like, when are you gonna announce the gender? Everyone thought it was boy. I will say, I thought it was a boy. Like, in my dreams, I had a medium mention it was a boy. Like, it was just all signs. I was craving the same things as Roman, like meat, pizza, but now that it's a girl, I realized, like, I kind of was craving everything. I'm just hungry. I haven't thrown up. As long as I'm eating like every 2 hours, I'm good. But I just like love fruit and all that stuff. So, yep, if y'all have any more questions, just be looking on our Instagram. You can always DM me. I'm working on my baby list now. And again, we'll probably be announcing the name soon. Thanks for following along.